One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. About to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Maryland's offense will take the field first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hit.
And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Washington. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fights off a defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Alabama's offense will have its first possession of the game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a crease, it's Ray. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down in 2nd and 9. Looking to throw at Simpson. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He's got it on the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of the defense. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Washington. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a gap. It's Ray. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here's the give off the left side. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And a nice grab there, big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Alabama with a fresh set of downs to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Unleashes to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Washington. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Miller. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Hunt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. They've got the screen set up. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Going right to work up top. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Miller with the ball. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Trying to run, it's Young. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Here's a heat. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Game of the day, guys. Pretty much game of the season to date in college football. 1 versus 2. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this colossal 1 versus 2 showdown.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it to him. You know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Nice move there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying to pound it in. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He'll do it himself. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. 3rd and goal for the offense. A designed run for the quarterback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Cuevas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, while you're there, we've got an update on 1 versus 2 that's going on right now. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 11 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Ray. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Punts it out of the air.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Webb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Smith takes the handoff. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just threw that one way too far. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here comes the Heat. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Crimson Tide now has it on second down as we open the final period. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He makes the grab, and he's knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Got it looking for a first. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Washington.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Gonna look downfield again. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Gives it on the option. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 10 to Minnesota.
Soft spot in the middle.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And some room to work. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Ray. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The kick is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. And the Terrapins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Young. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Back to throw, it's Washington. He's got an open man. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Webb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires to the right. Makes the grab outside. It's Ray. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Maryland.
Pushes ahead. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
In a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back gets to give.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.